What's up guys, DJ back again with another video. Today we're talking about Skyridge. Why not? Maybe because I just bought myself a Skyridge booster pack. Pretty happy to say that. Never thought I would say something like that. But yeah, I got a Skyridge booster pack. Of course I'm going to show you guys what it looks like and we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about Skyridge in general, the set. I usually do that when I complete the art sets because obviously I collect all the booster pack art sets. I'm trying to collect them all. And obviously these packs are fairly expensive right now. So I'm going to have to pace myself as I buy these to fill my collection because nobody has that much cash lying around except, maybe some of the bigger guys, But I'm just like you. I am quite ordinary, just your everyday G.I. Joe, but I just want to say thank you to Aaron. Not going to say last name because, I got that stalker rule, but he's the guy who hooked me up with this booster pack. Obviously, he gave me a really good deal. Great guy, great friend, great mod or admin for the group that we are part of, which is on the screen somewhere. I also want to say thank you to Ariel. I don't know if I pronounced that right or not. I'm not going to say last names once again because stalker rule and stuff, but you've tagged me in two things so far in regards to booster pack art sets, and that's really helping me try to fill my goals. Obviously, you watch my videos, so hopefully you watch this one, and I just want to say thanks for tagging me in those things. It really helps out when other people in the community tag or, let people know, hey, you're chasing this card, there's someone selling it. So I know I went off a bit on a tangent there, so let's go ahead, take a look at the Skyridge booster pack, talk about the history, and I also want to do a bit of a comparison between Skyridge and Ex Deoxys, or Deoxys, or whatever you want to call it, because obviously I did receive some of those packs as well, and I noticed a little bit of a price difference between the two, and it might be because of some of the sets, and it could be, release date, it could be some of the cards in the sets, so we're going to talk about all that. We're going to talk about prices. And yeah, let's get into this video. Cue that intro. Alrighty guys, take a look at this bad boy. Skyridge booster pack. It is not the art set. It is a Kabutops, just one pack. And these packs go for roughly $1,000 to $1,500 in Australia right now. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, I got this baby for $800. That's like nearly half price, right? So that's why I wanted to say once again, thank you to Aaron for that. Obviously, that I'm trying to complete, these art sets, and these ones are going to take me a little while because they are quite expensive. Aaron was also nice enough to let me pay in stages, so bit by bit, maybe 200 one week, 200 another week, so on and so forth. So he was very generous to do that, and he also sent it express. So it's really helpful to know the right people, guys, if you are chasing stuff for your collection or for your investments. My booster pack art sets are like an investment, but I still class them as my collection piece because I'm not really selling any of them, or I don't plan to sell any of them. It's nice to look at all these arts and different booster packs. So I have noticed some other people doing it too, so that's pretty cool too. And some people have just buying one of each, so one Skyridge, one Aquapolis, one. I thought about that at one stage, but then I'm just like, it doesn't feel right. I want to have the 4 complete art sets, and that's also why I wanted to thank Ariel, or I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right, but she tagged me in the last Deoxys booster pack that I need, which is the Rayquaza, and I showed these off in the last video where I traded my Charizard, my shiny Charizard, for these packs. You can go ahead, watch that if you missed it, but yeah, I thought that was a great trade. Obviously, we talked about the potential pools in here, mainly the gold stars, the 3 gold stars in here, Latios, and Rayquaza. And that's where I kind of want to, compare the two sets. Skyridge booster packs, they're going for like $1,000 to $1,500, and these ones are going for maximum 800. I have, like, look, if you look on eBay right now, there's somebody selling them for like 1,800 a pack. I don't think anyone's going to buy them. I think they're heavy though. Maybe that's why. Even that is pretty kind of a good deal considering, you know, the potential Rayquaza pool. And, you know, if you grade that, it could come at 10. You know, there's a lot of ifs. But if that comes back at 10, it could be like worth $40,000. You know, there's potential there. And, you know, even with the other gold stars, you might be looking at, you know, grading them as well, and they might come back like as a $20,000 card. And that's another thing, right? So these packs currently are selling for more than these. Now, you'd like to say, oh, you know, this is rare, this is scarce, but so is this. The EX series booster packs are just as scarce or just as rare as some of these. Like, this is the last Wizards of the Coast Pokemon set that they made, and obviously I think this is made by Nintendo. Yeah, so, you know, I actually got some facts right next to me, so I might read off that, like, not to bore you guys, but, you know, just to make this comparison a little bit fair. You know, so in this set here, right, if you look at Troll and Toad, the last sold, or, you know, what they were selling for, the booster boxes, they were selling for $33,000 USD. And I think recently someone sold it on eBay for $43,000. And that's kind of crazy. Like, none of the cards in this set actually grade, like, you know, when they grade, they don't... The highest one is probably the Crystal Charizard, which is like $10,000, $11,000 in PSA 10. It's nowhere near the box price, but something like this, the Ex Deoxys or Deoxys, I'm going to say that a lot. It's funny because, like I said in the other video, the Gold Star Rayquaza, if you pull that, and for some reason, if it grades well, if it grades 10, even if it grades 9, you know, you're looking at a $30,000 card. And the EX Deoxys booster boxes, well, it's hard to find. I never see them. I think Troll and Toad, it says on their website out of stock, but they had one listed for like $10,000 USD. $10,000, and this is going for like 30. I thought that was a bit weird, you know, a bit strange, considering some of the cards in here, mainly the gold stars, of course, you know, outweigh these. Now, of course, this has more cards. This has 144 cards in the Skyridge set, and I think that's including 38 secret rares, or, you know, the 6 crystals, and then there's 32 hollows, just hollow cards, which is pretty cool. That's a cool set to have. I mean, the 6 crystals, I'll have them on the screen. I think there's OO, Celebi, Charizard. Yeah, I kind of going blank here, but there is 6 crystals. There's 32 hollows, so plenty to offer. So I understand why, but those cards haven't reached. I feel like if you're gonna invest in some Skyridge stuff, maybe invest in the PSA 10 cards, or the you know, the actual cards themselves graded, because they still haven't reached the sealed product. And usually the cards increase first, and then the sealed product follows, or, you know, they match each other. And, you know, these cards are way off compared to the prices, you know. So, like, this one, for, you know, per se, I got this for $800. Imagine pulling a Crystal Charizard or a Crystal card in here, you know, and if it grades really well, you know, the packs are in really good condition. So, you know, if it grades well, that's cool. You know, I'm looking at, like, you know, close to a $10,000 card if I pull a Crystal, maybe. But that's nowhere near the booster box price. It's just really funny. Whereas this, I don't know. I see a lot more Skyridge for sale than I do EX Deoxys. The missing artwork, somebody is selling it currently right now for $600 Australian. Now that's I should really jump on that deal. I just don't have the money right now. But, you know, 600 is a great deal. I would honestly buy that. That's a really good price to complete the art set as well. You know, I hate looking at something that's incomplete. But $600, and there's potential to pull some really nice gold stars. The gold stars are probably the only thing that really got, does this set, that really hypes this set. I know there is one secret rare. I think it is like one of the dogs. I think it's a Raikou EX. And there is a nice Deoxys card or Deoxys card in here. I just found it funny that this, I guess, popularity-wise, a lot of people know this than this, which is weird. But I think it's because they have a lot of awareness for this. A lot of big YouTubers talk about Skyridge. Whoa, Skyridge is the last Wizards of the Coast set ever made. Pack art looks pretty nice. I mean, these pack arts, I'm like, could they have not done, different Pokemon on each, like a normal booster pack art set? So that's kind of, but anyway, Skyridge sells for a lot more sealed product wise than the actual cards, so it'd probably be a safer bet to just keep the sealed. But if you do have the cards, or if you want to buy some of the cards, there's a chance that those cards will eventually follow the pack prices and the booster box prices. We have seen that plenty of times. We're seeing that with base set right now. Base set unlimited booster boxes have jumped up in price to like nearly $20,000 Australian, and the base set cards, the holos and stuff, they're slowly, trying to catch up to that booster box price. So, yeah, that's funny. I do have discussion with some of my friends about, sealed product versus the PSA cards and stuff like that, and it can get really heated. So, usually, I'd like to say that the cards trump the sealed product. Donald Trump the sealed product, but in some cases, I guess this might be one of them, that the actual sealed product is more expensive than the PSA cards. Doesn't mean it's more sought after. I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't say that for sure. And it's hard to know, right? So it's hard to be like, well, everybody wants the packs, they don't want the cards. I think, generally speaking, most people want what's inside it, what's the cards, But I guess that's another conversation for another day. But I'm really happy to include this into my set. Skyridge Kabutops is a cool Pokemon. I don't know when I'll purchase my next Skyridge booster pack. I don't think I'll get it for $800 as well. This was just a luck of the draw. Skyridge is vintage, I guess, right now. It came out in 2003. Just before Christmas, 5th of December, whereas this came out early 2005. So, 1st of Feb 2005. So this is 2 years younger than this. This is 2 years older, or 1.5. But either way, I still see more Skyridge booster packs and booster boxes available than Deoxys. I rarely see any booster boxes for Deoxys or booster packs online. But yeah, that's my take on it. I'm really happy to have this. Let me know your thoughts, guys. $800. Wow, that is quite a steal. Should I pull the trigger on the last Deoxys pack? It's $600. I think I could pull the strings to get the money for it, but I'll be scraping money thin. And at the end of the day, although I do want it to complete my collection, you still got to spend money wisely in this hobby, guys. You can't just be like, ooh, I see something, there's $600, I only have $603 in my account. Probably best not to buy it, even though you do need it. Can you survive the week with $3? And what if emergency happens and you don't know, you got to make sure you have funds there. And it's funny, though, when you talk about investing and when you talk about the way you think about things. I think most people would say to me, just buy it, it's $600. You're never going to see another one go for $600 again. Who knows, it's probably already sold right now. But at the same time, as a normal, human collector, human being collector, you really do have to be patient and trust your instincts and trust yourself. I know I will probably regret it if I do not buy it, right? But the thing is, $600 ain't chump change, guys. It's it's money I can't throw away. And obviously these packs go for more than that. So if I had flipper mentality, then yeah, of course I'd buy that $600 pack and then I'll list it up the next day for $1,200 or whatever. But yeah, I'd say these packs go for a max of $800 right now, maximum. There is someone trying to sell for $1,800. I don't think. Oh, they might. They are heavy packs and they have the scale and all that, and that's on eBay. And these ones, they really do range lights and heavies, but I haven't seen anyone sell these less than like $1,100 Australian. And to get this for $800, that was just. It's hard to say no. But that's all I have for today, guys. Kind of a short video, but see you next time. Bye.